So we will talk about how you can get approved for $30,000 with Capital One Venture X. Now, to get this credit line of $30,000, this will be a client of mine that has gotten approved for this credit card. He has gotten approved because he added a primary trail line, which is a revolving account on the three credit bureaus. Now, what I'm showing you is a FICO report, which is my client Lester. This is his login for my FICO, and I am showing you the 30,000 revolving primary trail line that I have reported on his credit report. Now, there is backdated primary trail line history, which is age history. Now we have a 6% utilization on this primary trail line. The credit limit is 30,000 and the account is in good standing. Now this was last reported January of this month, 2025 by Capital One. The open date is 2018, which means it has at least 6 years of credit history. We do report this on the credit bureaus. You're able to get approved for a high credit line because of the positive payment history over the aged account. This account has 6 years of good standing payments. That is why Lester was able to get approved for $30,000 with Capital One. Now, since it does have a 6% utilization, not only will it help you build your credit, but because it has a high credit line, the revolving trade line, and once I report this on your credit report, not only will your credit limit increase, but since this is a high limit and it has low utilization, your own credit report will boost its credit score and lower the utilization because of the credit limits. Now, the high balance is 1,800. That is what it has on there, which means the reason of the 6% utilization is because this is how much they spent to keep the 6%. All of the accounts have at least 6% and minimum 2%. It doesn't go over that to maintain the good standing and making sure that there is no increase in the utilization, which is bad for your credit. So because it has low utilization, that will only help your credit once reported. Now, this is not an authorized user. This is a primary account. So the responsibility is what really shows if it's an authorized or primary. Now, primary accounts is a account opened by the original owner. So what happens is they will sell these debt accounts to me, and then since I use Metro 2, I'm able to report it in a monthly cycle. Difference is with authorized users, you don't get the full benefits of the full account. So because it's on this account, you will own this account, and making you the primary will contact Capital One and update this trade line information with yours. And once we do that, we're able to update it with the creditors, and then we assign it with the assumption letters, and then report it to the three credit bureaus like we did here, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Now, it comes with a account number, which is reassigned under their information. So this is how you go about this. Now, if you want to get some primary trail lines, you can email me in the description below. I will leave my email, so it's a one-on-one. You and me talk to each other via email. Showing you on the screen is my inventory, what I have available, and what accounts I have purchased, so I can be able to re-sign it for you. Now, this revolving primary account is what I have. So what we're talking about is we have a 15,000 credit card with Bank of America. We have a 23,500 Capital One, and we also have a 30,000 Wells Fargo credit card. Now, the 15,000 will have 5 years of age history. The 23,500 will have 4 years, and the 30,000 will have 6 years. So since this person bought a Capital One for 30,000, we already reassigned this one, so it's not available. So once we sell a trade line, we take it off the list and we make sure we update it weekly. So right now, this is what we have available. So since I do use Metro 2, you do have to understand that it reports on the specific reporting date. So if you do want to get a Capital One 23,500 primary trade line revolving credit card, it will report on the 10th. So everything is specified. Reporting date, right? So the 13th for this revolving, the 10th for this revolving, and the 16th for this revolving. Now, these primary trend lines will fall off reporting length after 3 years. So in 3 years, this whole trade line will fall off. All of these accounts are open and the utilization is always low with 100% good standing. So overall, if you are trying to fix your credit, you're trying to build your credit, you want to add more credit history and get approved, I do recommend purchasing a few trade lines, especially if you're trying to get approved for a high credit line with any bank to get credit cards. So I do report to all three credit bureaus. The main credit bureau websites I use to report and reflect and talk about, I use my FICO because this generally shows everything that's accurate. I don't use Credit Karma. Everything I use to show you results through my clients will be through my FICO. So if you are interested, you can always email me below. I will leave my email in the description for you to contact me. Just make sure you tell me, hey, I'm interested in revolving trade lines, or just give me a heads up, email me, and I'll make sure I'll take good care of you guys.